The next time you're heading in for a sparring session, here's something that I want you to try. Why do I want you to try it? Because it's what I used to do a long time ago, right? I started off, I did everything the instructor said, did the motions on the pads, would go in and spar, and then I had to start taking matters into my own hands to improve. I went, how am I gonna get better? What can I do to land more? And that was my main goal. When I'm sparring, I'm just like, I just wanna land more. It wasn't that I was going, oh, I want to prepare to be a world champion or anything. I just wanted to honestly be the best in the room. I wasn't competing at that point. I'm just like, I just want to be the best in the room. I don't want to get hit. I don't want to have rounds that I'm losing. I want to win every round. But I kind of maxed out my capabilities in terms of information I was being given. And I went, what can I do to improve my skills, to challenge myself, to land more? So what I very simply did, and I'm not sure how this came around, how I thought of it, but it helped me so many ways, and it'll help you guys as well if you can add this into your sparring. So what I would do is I would put an idea in this guy's head that I'm going to throw a specific attack. And then from there, I would exploit it. How do I make this guy think that I'm going to throw an attack? How do I put the fear of God in him that I'm going to hit him with a very specific thing when there are so many different options on what I can do? I hit the same technique over and over and over and over. And I would do that. I would go into sparring and I would be like, okay, I'm moving around, and I'd give him a front kick. And then I'd move around and I'd distract them a little bit in between, but then I'd come back to the front kick. And I would do that over and over and over until I went, okay, this guy is now defending in the way I want. And that means I know the next time I go to throw this front kick and he goes, okay, I've got you now. You've already landed too many front kicks on me. I'm going to catch this one. But again, I'm one step ahead of him. So I set up, I set up, I set up, I set up. I take sometimes 30, 40 seconds of throwing the same technique with some distractions in between just to go, okay, here's my front kick, catch it? No. Now, an element I want to add on to this, because just very simply doing that motion, doing that strategy is great. But I want you guys to, in addition, recognize that those distractions, those pauses in between are essential. Because if I throw technique once and twice, and now I go for the third time, they're gonna do something. They'd have to be so much less skilled than me to not defend properly and take advantage. So again, it's always me hitting it and then faking, taking pauses, take his mind off it, but then come back to it again. And then again, I change up, might throw a whole variety of techniques, but again, coming back to that. And the more I can do it, the more I can land that, but not get punished for it, the more frustrated, the more fear he starts building, which then down the road will give me that great opportunity to land a great setup. And you can go in and do this with any technique. I would advise that you either use a technique to set up your favorite, or you use your favorite technique to set up something else, but base it around your favorite when you're starting. Instead of going in and being like, oh, I'm gonna try that front kick, which Gabriel was just showing. No, that was just a random example. If you are great at low kicks, then just start throwing the low kick, right? You can even get them checking it. If they check it a few times, you're not gonna get too punished for that. So you can just throw the low kick. Again, throw the low kick. They're not checking, that's fine. Throw it again, keep blasting it until they start checking, and then fake it, hit them with the body shot, and then come up top. Starting off by incorporating either at the beginning or the end your favorite technique will make this so much easier, so much more comfortable, and then you can start playing around with all the techniques. And when you can do this, I really believe it's going to notch up not just your physical skills, but it's going to give you the mental edge, because you start playing that chess match with them and you're not thinking what's happening right now in the moment. You're thinking steps ahead. You're thinking 10, 20 seconds down the road and what might happen then and how you're going to take advantage of those moments. So again, next time you go in for your sparring session, play around with this. See if you can do it. Yes, sometimes you will get punished for it. Sometimes you'll make mistakes. You'll throw the same thing once, and then twice, and you won't give enough distractions in between, and then you'll throw the third one too early. This guy will catch it and he'll sweep you down. Next time you'll remember, okay, I need to give a little bit more fakes in between. I need to distract, I need to maybe pump, come here, and then come back and hit them. But if you can find a technique early on, which this person really struggles in defending, that is even better. Right? If you come out and you throw a cross and then you miss because they slip their head, and you keep trying to do it to set up a body shot, well, you're forcing something which isn't working. But if you walk out and you hit them square with the cross and you go, oh, that was easy. And you move around again, oh, that one's working. But now they start lifting their hand up. Well, that's a great time for you to fake, maybe then come to a hook and then boom, down to the body. All of this will help you dramatically. And this is the kind of stuff I'm teaching you in my Strike Ready course, especially in the offense section or the offense part, things that your coach might not be touching on. And that's why it's so important for you guys to jump over there. And if you've already got it, which many people did throughout November, make sure you go through and start checking off those episodes. Did this one, did this one, did this one, because you will learn things exactly like this. That's it, guys. I'll see you back here soon.